Okay, let's talk about what warrants the pickpocket. So here's a little model of some teeth. So if this was your gum line, if you could see through it, this is what your teeth look like in here, okay? So these back molars, I'm gonna pull one out. The upper teeth have 3 roots on them, okay? So if it sits in your mouth this way, so from the outside, wait, do I have that right? Yeah, I'm losing it. So what this is, the upper one has 3 roots. 1, 2, 3, okay? The upper back 2 molars, 3 roots. In between these roots, this space, it's called a furcation. So naturally, if you would look at your teeth and you saw this part of your tooth, that means you have full bone around the teeth. Now there are people with gum disease. Now let's just, this isn't perfect, but let's just say they have enough bone loss, okay? This is not how their tooth looks in their mouth, but you can, some people, you can see this part of their teeth. Now all of their teeth would be even, it's just the gum and the bone has dissolved down to here, and you can see that furca, that furcation, okay? If you can see that, if you have a pocket that's 7 millimeters, 8 millimeters, 9 millimeters, that's where this pickpocket comes in. So when you turn this on, you can turn your Waterpik down to a 2, which is the best thing to do. If not, it'll self-regulate itself at a 2. It can just be hard on the motor if your Waterpik's set at a 10 and this is regulated to a 2. So what you'll do when it's in your mouth, you'll put this little rubber tip up into that furca. And you'll turn the Waterpik will be on, and you'll literally flush out that furcation involvement. And you can do that from different angles on the teeth if need be, if it warrants it. So if it was the same thing on the bottom, where these teeth have 2, you can do the same thing. You can do it from the outside in there, and then you can also do it from the inside and put it down into the gum tissue. So this is the only tip that you will truly put into the gum tissue, kind of down in there. The standard tip just sits at the side and just holds here. So this one doesn't go into the tissue, but this one you'd point it into that tissue. And again, your hygienist should tell you. You guys should be having discussions about that. If they're not measuring the depth of your pockets, well then you should ask them to, because that's the true test of how healthy your mouth is and how healthy the bone level is around all of the teeth, which that is called perio charting. Some people call it pocket charting. But it's a bunch of numbers that we read around the tooth, which again, this is another video. But if you know your pockets and you know how healthy or unhealthy your mouth is, then you're in good shape. But if you don't, then you need to be asking and they need to be checking for you.